putting your foot in your mouth, stepping in it, whatever else you want to call it, when you definitely get busted for speaking out of turn. And a little bit of success finally. So that's what we're talking about, Everyday KT number 293. So we'll start with the good news first, and then we'll talk about all the learning and whatnot. So successes. So as you know, I'm working on starting my own consulting firm. And one, looks like I may be working on hosting monthly workshops here on your brand, your social media presence. How to get your stuff in front of other people in a manner in which they want to see it and want to purchase it. There will be a crapload more to come on that as I develop all of this stuff, but that's on the way. So now to how to keep your foot out of it. So as all of you know, we have a lot of discussions about confidence today, or over the span of the past almost 300 episodes. Speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, not dealing with people's crap. So part of the keeping your foot out of your mouth is in conversation with other people, be it in a presentation format, in a general meeting format, or even just casual discussions with friends. What I've found, or from my perspective, society has decided to start frowning on people speaking their mind and standing up for themselves. And even more so, when someone interrupts them, it's frowned upon to actually stop and say, hey, hold on. Hold your peace, shut your mouth, let me finish my bit. Well, I think that's complete crap. I think that it is rude, unprofessional, and childish to just randomly butt in. I know you're excited. I know you have something to say. Calm down. Give it a few minutes. Let whomever is talking finish what they're saying. Now, this applies to just about everybody because they're on one side or the other of that discussion all the time. For a long time, I was on the getting cut off side of that coin. And what I've learned is in order to not be that person cut off, you have to get significant confidence in yourself and be willing to stand up for yourself and say, hey, you know what? Hang on, stop. I'm not done yet. Let me finish my piece. You can say your bit when you're done if I'm not already saying whatever it is you have to say. Now, with people freshly kilted, it is very common, at least in my experience, to really be excited about wearing a kilt, being excited about the new experiences, the new things that you are having, either with people, events, free stuff happening, all the attention you're definitely getting. And when you're in a conversation with someone, you really want to tell them. You're excited. It's like exploding out of you. It's like, I really want you to see what I did. This is awesome. Well, just calm down just a little bit. All right? You definitely want to tell these people all the awesome stuff, but have the respect and the common decency to let them finish whatever it is they're talking about. Perhaps they are actually going to ask you, say, so, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and I see you've got a kilt on today. You know, I know you've been talking about wearing it. You got it on today. How's that going for you? They might invite you to ask them. If that happens, life will be wonderful. But if you butt in and just say, they're talking, it's like, dude, I got to tell you, I got my kilt on today. Yeah, it's awesome. They're going to think you're disrespectful and you are rude. And in a professional standpoint, if someone is talking about something which is, especially if it's their matter, the subject matter that they are an expert at, and you cut them off, what you're effectively saying is, one, you don't believe what they're saying or have faith in it, and two, you're telling them that you know more than they do about their area of expertise. Very bad idea, especially if the person you're interrupting actually knows an awful lot more about whatever it is that you interrupt them with. Because what may happen, and has happened, I've seen it happen a few times, is they give their speech, the person interrupting jumps in with an interjection, and the person that's talking says, well, that's fine and good if you are in insert industry here, 101. That's great freshman level stuff. We're talking at a senior level here, so if you need me to teach you how this stuff works afterwards, fine, but I would like to continue my discussion. It's very embarrassing, and it kind of makes you look like a fool. So when you're in these discussions, now that's from the interruptee or interrupter standpoint. The part that I really want to talk about is the interruptee, the person who is interrupted constantly. Sorry, folks, everydaykt number 293. It's part 2. My phone froze, so when I put it up on YouTube, I'll stitch them both together. Anyway, so we were talking about being interrupted and talking about what happens when you are the person interrupting versus the person who is interrupted. And we talked about all the first part, and that's basically not being an asshole. So when you're interrupted, what you need is confidence. You need confidence in yourself, confidence in your understanding of your topic, what you're talking about, confidence in your commitment to whatever it is you're saying, and confidence in yourself that no matter what, that person should not have interrupted you. That should not have happened. You need to stand up for yourself. So what you do is you say, listen, may I finish? Make sure that whoever it is told right there publicly. I know a lot of people are all against the public shaming and all that other crap, but guess what? If you don't do that, they're not going to stop. They will do it again and again and again. So you call them on it. Call them on it right then and there. In front of 4 people, 50 people, 500 people. It does not matter. They're going to interrupt you. Say, listen, I'll be done in a few minutes. I can answer your question then. You don't really have to be an ass about it, but be firm. Don't let them walk all over you, because otherwise that will not stop. And it is an empowering feeling when you're able to do so and you say, hey, listen, I have to finish this. I'm in the middle of something. I need to finish. We can talk after I'm done. The world's not coming to an end. Meteors and monsters aren't falling out of the sky. You can wait a second. So the confidence that you need to do that is significant, but over time it'll grow, because when you stand up for yourself once, you'll get a feeling of, hey, you know what? I'm not a doormat. And then you keep doing it. You stand up for yourself. You say, you know what? I am not a little bitch. I'm not somebody else's whatever. The object of their derision. That might be the wrong word. Somebody else is just random stooge. That's not who you are. You're badass. You need the confidence to stand up for yourself. And if you don't, you can get it by standing up for yourself. Doesn't have to be in front of 1 million people. It could be just 2. Just in a random conversation. Somebody decides to interject and say, hold on, stop. Let me finish. And if they don't, just say, hey, listen, stop. And if they continue, walk away. Because obviously they don't care what you say. But you just keep doing that. And you keep not letting people walk on you. And eventually they won't, because they know that you're going to stop them dead in their tracks no matter what. So looks like I've got some work to do getting these things stitched together. I apologize. Some technical difficulties. I think my Wi-Fi is going a little wonky again. I'm just going to grab a Kiltology because I want to get these things put together for you. But ultimately, like I said, it's all about confidence. All about confidence. If you have the confidence in yourself to say, you know what? I'm not done. Hold on a minute. Let me finish what I'm saying. That will translate into all other aspects of your life, because once you stand up for yourself once, you'll keep doing it over and over and over in every aspect of your life. And eventually, if you don't already have it, people will stop screwing with you. And here you go, point in case. Kiltology, Volume 1, number 52. A kilt is only as funny as the fool wearing it. Mind you, not every kiltie is a fool. So be careful when you make fun of one. It says, so be careful who you make fun of. A sharp wit is far more painful than a blunt fist. So what does that mean? That means don't screw with people you don't think, or people you think are meek and easy targets, because, a really quick retort, especially publicly, from who you think is or not you, but who someone thinks is the weirdo and the crazy person wearing the kilt, yeah, that'll make you look real bad real fast. So, those of you out there on the receiving end of all the shenanigans, a good retort, a good response to verbal stupidness, always a good idea. Confidence, confidence, confidence. All you need is confidence in yourself to not put up with people's bullshit. If you can do that, you can do anything. Anything at all. Because once you get that out of the way, that clears the road. Completely clears the road for you to actually go and do the things you want to do. Because you don't care about the crap that people are saying or doing or thinking about you. Doesn't matter. And if they make a point about it, well, I'd be like, oh yeah, well, fine, but, I need to kilt because, Mother Nature was gracious to me and looks like your pants are a little tight. Stupid stuff like that. But you know what? It gets them to shut up. It's just like the high school bully in grade school. We've all seen them. We all know all about them. And we all know what happens when the little guy beats the crap out of them. They stop being the bully. So, I'm not saying go to fisticuffs with these people, but the pen is mightier than the sword. And so help me God, I've heard some people get reamed without a single touch. All you need is a couple choice words. They will stop their crap. So, confidence, 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 and confidence. It's all you need. Everything after that is easy peasy. Just believe in yourself. You will and you can kick some serious ass. And with that, I'll let you go. I've got some editing work to do to get these two videos put back together. And I will see you tomorrow. And as always, be strong. Put a kilt on.